earthen vessels. Generally, throughout Scripture, being broken of God is not a good thing. We see that the enemies of Israel were broken, Pharaoh's arms were broken, yokes, bars, gates, ships, works, idols, groves, and walls were broken. But there were a few instances where being broken is exactly what we need. Psalms 34:18, "The Lord is nigh unto them that are of a broken heart, and saveth such as be of a contrite spirit." Psalms 51:17, "The sacrifices of God are a broken spirit. A broken and a contrite heart, O God, thou wilt not despise." Broken hearts and spirits are just the type that God can use for His glory. We also see that throughout the Scripture there were those who were hardened against God and His will. They refused to be broken and believed themselves to be above reproach. Consider the Pharisees and the Sadducees. When Jesus confronted them, they refused to be moved, either by His words, which were mostly direct quotes from the Old Testament, nor by the miracles that were of a surety done by Him and could only be attributed to God. Psalms 95:7-9, "For He is our God, and we are the people of His pasture, and the sheep of His hand. Today, if you will hear His voice, harden not your heart, as in the provocation," that word is Meribah, as in the day of temptation, that word is Massah, in the wilderness, when your fathers tempted me, proved me, and saw my work. When we stand before Him broken, we become vessels unto honor, suitable for the Master's use. Being broken, we know without a doubt that we can do nothing on our own. The only power that we have in this life is the power to submit. God reaches out to us daily to remind us that it is in everyone's best interest for us to submit ourselves to Him and therefore be hardened against the enemy. Exodus 17:6, "Behold, I will stand before thee upon the rock in Horeb, and there thou shalt smite the rock, and there shall come out water out of it, that the people may drink. And Moses did so in the sight of Israel." The verse 7, "And he called the name of that place Massah and Meribah, because of the chiding of the children of Israel, and because they tempted the Lord, saying, Is the Lord not among us? Is the Lord among us or not?" We see that when the people were hardened against the Lord, the rock was broken, when in reality they should have been broken. The rock was broken in their place, and thereby they received life through this water in the desert. 1 Corinthians 11:24, "And when he had given thanks, he brake it and said, Take, eat. This is my body which is broken for you. This do in remembrance of me." Physically, Christ was broken for us. Spiritually, we must allow Him to do the same for us so that His Spirit might flow out of us and be a blessing to all of those around us each and every day that He allows us to live.